Hello students, today I am going to teach you two important topics, precedence and associativity of operators and type conversions. These two are very basic concept of any programming language. Okay students, so we will discuss about these in the video. And one more thing that I said today is for likes. So today our target to like the video is 25 likes. Okay, hope if you like then you will like. Okay, so first thing is precedence and associativity of operators. See, if I give you the sum can you tell me the answer of these questions? Obviously, first we will multiply 2 into 4, 8 plus 5 is 13, and in this also we will multiply first, then we will add. So 5 into 2, 10 plus 4 is 14. So what you are seeing here, that multiplication we are solving first, but the question is why we are solving multiplication first. Now you may answer that because of board mass. Now the question is, what is board mass? See, each and every operator in maths have some precedence. So according to the higher to lower precedence, we arrange them and we write the first letter of each operator. Like B for bracket, bracket have the highest precedence, then of, then division, multiplication, these both are same and these both are same. Okay, so the concept is why multiplication is solved first, because the precedence of multiplication is higher than plus. That's why we solve multiplication first. So what we can say precedence? Precedence is order of evaluation of operator. What the precedence is doing? It is determining the order of evaluation of operators. Means first which operator we have to solve, then which, then which, then which. So each and every operator have some precedence. Now just have a look on this table. In this table you are seeing the operators which we used in Java. So at the top you can see the operators which have the highest precedence. There is a group, in first group there are 3 operators, same as for the next group, next, there is group wise operators distribution. So each group have the higher precedence than the lower. Okay, and the group members among they have the same precedence. In you can say the first group there are 3 operators, so each 3 operator have the same precedence. Okay students, now the next concept is associativity. Okay, let us take an example. 5 into 6 modulus 4. So here we can see that this multiplication and modulus both are having same precedence since they are in the same group. So they both are having the same precedence. In such situation, when the operators have same precedence, they will solve using their associativity. So if we apply the precedence concept, now which operator we have to solve first? Precedence is same, both operators precedence is same. So in such situation we will have to use the concept of associativity. Associativity is either left to right or right to left. You can go back and check out the table. Okay, so for this the associativity is left to right. Left to right means from the left towards right we have to solve the expression. Okay, so first we have to solve multiplication, then modulus. So the answer will be 5 into 6 is 30, modulus 4, 2. So 2 is the answer. Okay, so we have to keep in mind whenever we solve this multiplication, modulus and division, they are having same precedence. It means we have to solve them left to right. Okay students. In type conversion, when we need to convert one data type to another data type, that process is known as the type conversion. So type conversion can be divided into two categories: implicit and explicit. Implicit type conversion and explicit type conversion. This implicit type conversion is automatically done by the compiler, whereas this explicit type conversion we have to forcefully convert one data type value into another data type. Implicit type conversion is also known as automatic type conversion or widening. This explicit type conversion also known as typecasting or narrowing. Okay, see, in case of implicit, suppose I have an expression x plus y modulus z. Operators can be any. This is the expression that I have. Now see, suppose the x is of int type, y is of byte type, z is of float type. Now what you have to do, write this byte, short, int, long, float, double. So in this expression there are three variables and all these three variables are of different type. So now the whole expression data type is what? What will be the data type of this whole expression? Now simply we can answer it. The compiler will automatically convert this into float type. Why float type? You have to just check among these data type which is the data type which comes in this table at the bottom. Okay, so you can see float. Okay, so the data type of this expression will be float data type. So this is implicit. It is automatically done by the compiler. We are not worry about it. This conversion means what type of value will come from this expression will done automatically by the compiler. It means compiler will decide itself that float type of value will come from this expression. Okay, now suppose if double is there, now check which is at the bottom, that is double. So the data type of this expression will be double. So this is the funda of implicit type conversion. Now next, explicit, or you can say typecasting. This is also known as typecasting, very famous word, typecasting. See, I have a variable int type and I have a double type variable. See, This x I can easily store in double type variable. X can be stored in double type variable. A smaller data type value we can store in bigger data type variable. No problem at all. But if we want to do like int b is equal to y, what we are doing here, we are storing a double type value into int type variable. Means bigger we are storing in smaller data type. So it will create a problem, and this is a compile time error. So here what we have to do, there is two solution. Either store it in double type variable, or we can forcefully convert the value also. So if I want to convert forcefully, then this is y which I want to convert. In what data type you want to convert, that you have to write in parenthesis. So I want to convert this y into int data type. You can convert it byte, you can convert it into long, any data type you can convert. Now there is no problem, I can easily store in int type variable. But the value that will store in b is 3. Why? Because in integer we cannot store decimal values. So whatever the value after point will be lost. Okay students, so this is the concept of precedence and associativity and type conversions. So if you have any doubt, please write in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Jai Hind.